While most of the video game adaptations such as Uncharted and Sonic have failed miserably, The Last of Us has done remarkably fantastic with 5-star reviews from critics as well as fans. This is majorly because of the amazing casting of Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal, who have done a remarkable job in portraying the bond shared by Joel and Ellie. A rather wholesome thing here is that this bond developed both on-screen and in real life. And here are some of the cutest moments shared by the two off-screen. 1. Belly, the blessing. In a video shared by HBO, Pedro tells us about the nickname he gave to Bella, a fusion between her and her character, Belly, and says that she is a blessing to him and that it's a match made in heaven. Bella adds that the relationship between the two grew just like that of their characters in the show. 2. Behind-the-scene video. Bella and Pedro have not been able to get through a single interview or The Last of Us scenes without laughing, and this is one of those. The two weren't able to stay serious for more than 2 seconds and talked about their experiences from the filming of the show. They also talked about Game of Thrones, another show where both of them have appeared. Pedro also expressed interest in bringing Oberyn Martell's gown from the Game of Thrones to The Last of Us world. And he made Bella even and himself laugh by illustrating what he'd do with it. Then when Bella mentioned she'd like to take Lyanna Mormont's armor from Game of Thrones, Pedro's response became even funny. Pedro revealed that once production concluded on The Last of Us, he collected some gray hair from the set, and Bella charmingly commented it suited him. 3. Interview. When asked what they would do if they were stranded in a zombie apocalypse in real life, both indicated they would cling to each other, cry, and most likely die. They also tried out some dad jokes on each other, which went roughly as expected. 4. HBO panel. Pedro mentioned that Bella knew how to play the guitar in front of a huge crowd and egged the crowd to start chanting her name so she would start playing it in front of them. In the same panel, Bella also explained that she feels protective over Pedro after filming as Ellie and Joel and that she loves him so much. 5. Instagram. Bella has posted several cute photos of herself with Pedro. One of them was taken during the production of The Last of Us Episode 8 when she was simply snuggling Pedro. Another was a cute shot of Pedro and Nico Parker, to which Pedro commented, "My two little big bosses." Pedro was also psyched up by Bella, who commented "sexy" on a photo of his Flaunt magazine cover shot, and Pedro added "beautiful" to a photo of Bella from The Last of Us premiere. 6. Red carpet. They walked the red carpet for The Last of Us premiere side by side and hand in hand. They also shared this happy hug on the red carpet. 7. Creator to creator. During this conversation between the producers and the leads, Bella mentioned that they began using inside jokes during the filming of The Last of Us to get Pedro to laugh during sequences when Joel needed to chuckle or smile. "You know precisely how to make me laugh," Pedro says. They also said that they couldn't watch many takes of The Last of Us without giggling, and they blamed each other for who was to blame. 8. FaceTime. Pedro shared his snapshot of him and Bella FaceTiming since they were really missing each other. 9. Entertainment Tonight. Bella mentioned one of Pedro's interviews back to him in this interview, and he was overjoyed. They also discussed how strange it was to rejoin after Game of Thrones and whether or not they had played the game themselves. As The Last of Us completed, Pedro wrote Bella a note that said, "How strange that something so enormous and life-changing could happen so early in your life and so late in mine." They also expressed to one another that they would never leave each other alone, ever. 10. Game Awards. Pedro and Bella were on stage alongside Ashley Johnson and Troy Baker, who provided the motion capture and vocal performances for Joel and Ellie in The Last of Us video games at the 2022 Game Awards, and Pedro and Troy physically knelt down before Bella and Ashley. Pedro and Bella stood off to the side after they all presented the award for Best Action Game, and Pedro simply naturally wrapped his arm around Bella. 11. Hollywood Reporter. The hilarious duo decided to just totally switch names during an intro for an interview, and Pedro quickly came up with the perfect combo of their names. The two even played "The Last Time I" together. 12. Twitter. A few days ago, Bella retweeted HBO's tweet and said how much she missed Pedro and used a nickname she gave to him, "My Pedge." Pedro and Bella even stole Anna Torv's phone number while filming and took this incredible selfie together posted on Bella's Twitter. And finally, 12. The IGN Talk Show. Pedro and Bella apparently enjoyed their time together in between scenes by riding horses and goofing around, which is so unlike their on-screen characters. Bella also said that Pedro pranked her and scared the shit out of her when they were on set inside a spooky tunnel. So these were some of the many wholesome moments between the adorable Bella and Pedro. We hope they brought a huge smile on your face as well. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future uploads. We'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.